The MS Society is helping those living with multiple sclerosis here in Connecticut, and we're going to fill you in.
Multiple sclerosis is a potentially debilitating disease, and there's currently no cure. That's why research is critical, and the National Multiple Sclerosis Society chapter is continuing to raise funds to find better treatments and ultimately a cure, which we're close to doing, if not already. We'll speak to a doctor about that in a moment, but first, Lisa Gerald, the president, National MS Society Connecticut, is here. Dr. David Hafler, the chairman from the Department of Neurology at Yale School of Medicine, and Sue Freiberger, the 2015 Connecticut Bike MS spokesperson. Thank you all so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Doctor, we'll start with you. So we do know the cure for MS now. Well, the cause.
Well, we have a very good working model. When I began to study MS 45 years ago as a college freshman, we had no idea what caused the disease. We now know that it's autoimmune, that the immune system becomes activated and attacks the myelin in the brain and spinal cord. We, as a group, our laboratories identified the genes that cause MS, and we've now begun to figure out how those genes are leading to the activated immune system, which actually causes the disease.
But we're still working on the cure.
Yeah, cure is a difficult word. We now have effective treatments. We have over a dozen treatments that work very well on early relapse-remitting disease. We've gotten very good at stopping the attacks, the early forms of the disease. What we're not good at doing is stopping the progressive form of the disease, which occurs in about 1 out of 3 patients.
And what are some of the symptoms?
Well, the early disease can present with loss of vision, numbness, tingling. It can affect really anywhere in the nervous system. And those are the symptoms we can treat. They're due to inflammation in the brain, and they respond very well to treatment. The progressive form of the disease, which we're trying to prevent by early treatment, usually is progressive decline in walking and ambulation.
Sure. And Lisa, how many people are living in Connecticut with MS?
There are approximately 6,000 people that are living with MS, but of course it's a family disease. So when someone is diagnosed with MS, it affects the entire family. So
Sure.
it affects so many more.
And Sue, we want to bring you into the conversation. I asked you before the interview how you got involved with the bike race that's coming up, and it's such a cool answer. Tell everyone at home what you and your husband do in your free time.
My husband and I, we ride a tandem bike, and I said it was our date time together, so we started riding in order to train for the MS bike ride in Connecticut about 3 years ago when his company decided to form a team. We have a great time every year.
And you yourself have been living with MS?
For about 6 years now.
You have.
Yeah.
And how important is it for people to come out and support the bike tour here?
Oh, it just means so much. I mean, when I think about what these fundraisers mean, we're raising money that goes towards research. And I know myself, I have friends that were diagnosed with MS 20 years ago that are not doing as well as I am because they did not have the treatments available, the options that I had when I was diagnosed. And the medication has kept me from progressing, and that's why I'm able to ride, and that's why it means so much to me every time I'm able to get on that bike and participate.
Sure. And Lisa, what type of programs and services does the MS Society provide?
We do so many different types of programs and services, all the way from workshops to address some of the issues that affect people with MS, whether it's fatigue or newly diagnosed workshops. We do care management programs, financial assistance, counseling, lots of pediatric programs, family programs, all programs that are funded by events like our bike ride.
Sure. So is the bike ride good for everyone? There are different levels here?
The bike ride is absolutely good for everyone. People who are looking for a challenge can ride the 100-mile route, which is, there's one in Westport, which is on June 14th, and before that there's one in Windsor on June 7th. So you can ride 100 miles, but at the same time, that may be way too much. So you can do 50 miles, you can do 25 miles, there's even a 10-mile route. And then to really make it a fun family event, we have a 2-mile route just around
Anyone can do that, right?
Anyone can do that, but we have a lot of cute little kids that come out. The parents may ride the longer route, and then it finishes with a really fabulous party, a barbecue and massages and music.
Sounds lovely.
It's a lot of fun, and And it's all about the route and the party. You know,
Sure.
the route is important to cyclists, but it's also about helping an important cause.
And we can still
raising
sign up,
money.
correct, by going to your website?
Absolutely, ctfightsms.org.
Very good. And Sue, your husband are taking the tandem bike on which route?
We're going to do the 25-mile route in the Westport ride this year.
Sounds fantastic.
And Sue's connection is through Praxair, which is our title sponsor, and Louis Dreyfus. So we're thrilled to have them involved with this as well.
Very good. Well, best of luck to you all. Doctor, thank you
Thank
for all
you.
the
Thank you.
information.